Good day everyone. So today we're going to show you this is the system unit.
System unit is the part of a computer that houses the primary devices that perform operations and produce results for complex calculations. Case is opened by removing 2 screws from each side of the case, and around 3 from the back of the case. Then slide the cover backwards. You may have to lift the back end of the cover slightly to remove it.
So now this is what inside the system unit, and this is the power supply.
Power supply unit. It is a hardware device that converts AC electricity into DC electricity and then distributes it to the rest of the computer.
And this one is called SATA.
Serial ATA, Serial Advanced Technology Attachment or SATA, is command and transport protocol that defines how data is transferred between a computer's motherboard and mass storage devices, such as hard disk drive or HDDs, optical drives, and solid-state drives or SSDs.
RAM stands for Random Access Memory. But what does that mean? So, your computer RAM is essentially short-term memory where data is stored as the processor needs it.
And this one is called CPU cooler.
CPU coolers are the perfect solution to dissipate the heat produced by the system and ensure to derive the best experience with the PC's performance. They not only keep your system cool, but also boost its working efficiency, avoiding all the glitches and buffering.
So this is the hard disk drive. So mo na siya guys, kung ano siya old, mabutangan siyang CD, and also called is an electromechanical data storage. So this is the CPU or Central Processing Unit.
The CPU is the brain of a computer, containing all the circuitry needed to process unit, store data, and output results.
So this is the motherboard of a system unit.
Motherboard, a printed circuit board containing the principal components of a computer or other device, with connectors into which other circuit boards can be slotted.
So this is CMOS battery of system unit.
The CMOS battery powers your laptop's BIOS firmware, which is responsible for booting up your computer and configuring data flow. You can tell if your CMOS battery has died if your laptop has difficult booting up, if drivers disappear, and if your laptop's date and time are incorrect.
So this is electrical cable.
Electrical cable is an assembly of one or more wires running side by side or bundled, which is used to carry electric current.
This is the power cords.
Alternatively called a power cable, mains cable or flex. A power cord is the primary cable that provides power to the computer, printer, monitor, and components within a computer. This is where the CD is inserted. CD is a digital optical disc data storage format that was co-developed by Philips and Sony to store and play digital audio recordings.
So this is the power. Yang kining naa sa babaw kay mao ni ang mga ipang-connect like sa mga cords, sa mga USB.
Alternatively called a system fan, a case fan is located inside a computer and attached to the front or back of its case. Case fans help bring cool air into and blow hot air out of the case. The do's and don'ts for the assemble and disassemble of the system unit. The do's for the assemble and disassemble of the system unit.
Do. Number 1. Always shut down your computer properly. 2. Do regular scan disk to check the hard disk surface for damage. 3. Defragment the hard drive periodically. 4. Delete all files and programs you no longer need from your computer. 5. Use the antivirus program to prevent the virus in your computer. 6. Backup data to floppy disk or zip disk to ensure you have a copy. 7. Delete all files you no longer need from your disk. 8. Use an antivirus program to scan for viruses on a disk. 9. Do prevent erasing and recording information on a disk by protecting it.
Don'ts for the assemble and disassemble of the system unit.
Don'ts. First, do not eat or drink around the computer. Second, do not use magnets around a computer. Third, do not take a desk apart. Fourth, do not remove the desk while it is used. Fifth, do not store in extremely hot or cold location. And sixth, do not spill liquid on the desk.
This is a partial list of basic safety precautions to use when working on a computer.
1. Remove your watch and jewelry. Unsecure loose clothing. 2. Turn off the power and unplug equipment before performing service. 3. Cover sharp edge inside a computer case with tape. 4. Never open a power supply or a CRT monitor. 5. Do not touch areas in printers that are hot or that use high voltage. 6. Know where the fire extinguisher is located and how to use it. 7. Keep food and drinks out of your workspace. 8. Keep your workspace clean and free of clutter. 9. Bend your knees with lifting heavy objects to avoid injury your back.
So, those are the do's and don'ts of assemble and disassemble of the system unit, especially the parts of the system unit. Salamat sa pakikinig. Mabuhay tayong lahat!